This is our town.
Yes, yes it is.
How can that be? How can we be in Urinetown and it's our town at the same time? Unless, oh dear God, no. You couldn't have.
Over you go then.
Wait a minute, you're just gonna throw me off this building and that's supposed to be Urinetown? Death is Urinetown?
That's one interpretation. A shovel and a mop, Officer Merrill. You know the drill.
What's taking them so long? They should have reached an agreement by now. Cladwell's not one to deal with Callie.
Oh my, the sirens and the screaming. Maybe they're celebrating. Bobby won't let us down. He's a good boy, my Bobby's strong. If anyone can take down Cladwell, he can.
Otherwise we kill the girl, right? That is the plan, isn't it?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Little Sally, what's going on up there?
I
Yes?
saw Bobby.
Yes?
I don't think the meeting went very well.
Why do you say that?
Well, they threw him off a building.
What are you saying? Who threw who off a building?
Bobby, the policeman! They threw him off a building.
The policeman threw Bobby off a building?
They could have done such a thing. We have Cladwell's daughter. Well, they did.
Is he all right?
Well,
Is he?
oh, Bobby. Policeman came soon enough, but not before I could hear his last words. His last words? That's right. It was about her. Well, what were they? They were lied to us.
He takes my Joseph. Now he takes my Bobby.
Who will lead us now?
We're lost! Lost, I tell you, the rebellion is over!
What do we do?
I'll tell you what we do. We do to her what they did to him.
That's right. Do to her what they did to him.
Or you can take me instead.
What? Miss Pennywise? Seize her!
Do what you feel you must, but please spare the child.
Old woman, you've been scheming and conniving all your days. Why so giving now?
Because Hope is my daughter. And I am her mother. Yes, Hope dear, it's true. I am your mother. The one-time lover of Caldwell B. Caldwell. Drop it! Slap! Call me what you will, but it was during the stink years, you see. None of us thought we had much time left. So, many of us did questionable things. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding, but there were also the fond farewells, the late-night trysts. Life was an explosion, with riots, cheap cabarets, dancing girls,
And love?
oh yes, and love. There was a love like no tomorrow, for there was no tomorrow, but there's always a tomorrow of some kind. After you were born, Caldwell made me promise never to reveal my identity to you, for I was something of a strumpet in my day, but never in my wildest...
Enough! My heart is telling me many things right now, as you can all well imagine. But one thing is beating louder than anything else that whenever there's wrong in this world, we must right it. You did a wonderful thing by coming here, Miss Pennywise. Mom. And if you can reform yourself, then maybe we can reform a lot more than we know. Ladies and gentlemen of the rebellion, if you want to do to me what they did to Bobby, I wouldn't blame you.
Seize her.
What? If this righteous rebellion were to peter out in Bobby's absence, sending his memory into oblivion, I would blame you. All of you. Kill me, and the rebellion dies with me. Let me lead you, and this rebellion will triumph. Lead us.
She's mad.
Lead you to the very nerve center of my father's empire. I have a key, and the guards know not to question me. But once there, we'll question Daddy. Oh dear, yes, we'll question him plenty. Why should we trust you? Because Bobby, your leader, loved me. And I loved him. Hope, dear girl, perhaps on behalf of this whole rebellion, we can learn to love you too. It's all that really matters, isn't it? Love? Now, let's go do to them what they were ultimately going to do to us.
With the lust for saving water, man gives daughter up for dead.
Play it on your Stradivari. He's not sorry, not a shred.
An absolute maze. That's what the sewer system is.
I'm going back down and take another look. You stay here to guard the streets.
I've been meaning to ask, Mr. Longstock, do you ever have doubts about what we've been doing? About the killings and all?
It may surprise you to learn that sometimes I do, but the whole health and security of this community are my primary concerns. I love the people of this community, Officer Barrel, very much. Gladwell's edicts may be their only chance.
And I love you very much.
I see.
Well, that went pretty well.
This millennium.
No offense, Senator, but Mr. Cladwell doesn't want you flying a coop. What with that? Coming crackdown and all.
And what if I am flying a coop? What if I'm on my way to the airport right now to catch the last flight to Rio? What would you say to that? Can I come?
Those who may know from debasing, erasing, need not run. Let their blood flow like Campari. We're not sorry, pray that's life.
Not yet, sir. They're still searching the sewer system.
Which is well let me keep you hope, I imagine. I only pray that when we meet in heaven, she'll find it in the vastness of her heart to forgive me.
Giving up on me so soon, Daddy? Miss Gladwell! What an unexpected surprise! Is there any other kind?
Oh, darling, thank God you're safe.
I'm not safe yet, Daddy, but I will be. Soon the people of this land will be safe.
Most of us anyway. It's all over, Caldwell. We've come to take you away.
Take me away? One moment. You'll take me away. But... to where?
The same place you sent young Bobby. And old so-and-so.
And all those who wouldn't or couldn't meet your criminal fee hikes.
Seize him!
Oh, darling! What is the meaning of this?
I've joined the revolution, Daddy, and you? I believe it's time you join the expat community in Urinetown.
Oh, darling, you're making a terrible mistake. You need me more than you know.
The only thing we need now, Daddy, is freedom for the people.
And love?
Oh, yes. And love.
That's what I used to think too, Hope, dear. Before the state years. You see, worldwide ecological devastation has a way of changing a man. For you see, Hope, dear, there really are more important things than love. Food, water, and shelter, for example.
And piles of cash.
It wasn't just cash, Miss Pennywise. It was an awful lot of cash. So long, power. So long, money. I'm the money this time round.
Remember when our nights were starry?
Aren't you sorry?
I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
go. Now is the beginning for all of us. Now is a new day when each of us, regardless of race, creed, class, or criminal history, can come together as one people and share the fruits of our labor as one. Now is the dawning of a new age of compassion and the right to do whatever you like, whenever you like, with whomever you'd like, in whatever location you'd like. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks the final day of an age of fear, an age that lasted far too long. Today marks the first day of a new age. A new age, don't say it, of hope. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river just in view. I see a river flowing for freedom, flowing for justice, me and you. Come to the river flowing for justice. Come to the river rendezvous. Come to the river flowing for justice. All for the people, me and you.
Well, as you guessed, Hope eventually took over her father's business, instituting a series of reforms that opened the public bathrooms to all the people, to pee for free whenever they liked, for as long as they liked, as much as they liked, with whomever they liked. The UGC was renamed the Bobby Strong Memorial Toilet Authority and operated as a public trust for the benefit of the public.
Officer Lockstock? Where did you go?
Just keeping my head down, little Sally. Something you should learn to do.
But aren't you scared the rebels will see you?
Oh, I may be a cop, but I'm also the narrator, so no one can touch me. Not if they want this show to end.
So many people peeing at will. Thanks to the rebellion, the world is a much better place. Actually, Miss Cladwell, your father commissioned a water consumption study before he... My father was a tyrant. We need never fear him again. Justice is the only tyrant we need obey.
Sisters and brothers, fight for the river. Fathers and mothers, babies too. All in the family, push toward the river. Jump toward the river, why don't you? Step in the river, wade in the river. Soak in the river, through and through. Once in the river, you are the river. Friends on the shoreline, jump into.
Of course, it wasn't long before the water turned silty, brackish, and then disappeared altogether. As cruel as Caldwell B. Cladwell was, his measures effectively regulated water consumption, sparing the town the same fate as the phantom Urinetown. Hope, however, chose to ignore the warning signs, preferring to bask in the people's love for as long as it lasted.
What kind of musical is this? The good guys finally take over and then everything starts falling apart?
Like I said, little Sally, this isn't a happy musical.
But the music's so happy.
Yes, it is.
Such a fever. If only I had a cool, tall glass of water. Maybe I'd stand a chance. But don't you see, Mrs. Strong? The glass of water's inside you. It always has been. It has? Of course it has. Don't you know what you are? A river! That's right! We all are! You are the river, I am the river. He is the river, she is too. All are the rivers, flowing for freedom, flowing for justice. Let's review.
gentle. Ms. McQueen opened a bottling factory in Central California, which did rather well, until the Owens Valley dried up. Then she moved. As for the people of this town, they did rather well, but they were prepared for the world in which they inherited, born off the legend of their founding fathers' scare tactics. But when the water dried up, they recognized their town for the first time as what it really was, what it always was waiting to be. This is Urinetown. Always it's been Urinetown. This place is called Urinetown. Hail Malthus! Hail Malthus! Thank you, and good night. Okay.